Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is now the continuing saga. Where we last left off, we have just found Riker's key. And it is time to break into his computer. So let's break into his computer, shall we? Load. Kind of like serial killer music going here, but alright. Back to Dexter's house. Riker's office. Alright. Still got the USB drive there. Plug that bad boy in.
Good. It fits. It's password protected. No surprise there.
Good thing we know the password.
That did it. There's nothing on his desktop, but I can look at the files on that data key.
Let's do it.
Reichert suspected there was a mole, and he was trying to figure out who it was. This would suggest he's innocent. Unless it's a red herring. I need to finish Reichert's analysis to be sure. Personnel files on FITA employees. I don't have time to look at them now, but they might be a handy bargaining chip one day. I'll take this data key with me.
Alright. Let's get the heck out of here. Boom.
Reichert has the same pattern as Alistair Denniston, the brilliant British cryptologist. That confirms what I saw on that data key. Reichert is not the traitor.
No, not the body scanner. Let's get out of here.
I need to go back to my apartment to pack before I head to DC.
Touche. Let us pack.
I need to pack for DC. I need... my head. Not now. Damn it. Have to get to the rings. Made it.
This is not creepy at all.
Oh God, that was the worst one yet. I almost didn't make it back. I don't know why, but Walker seems to be able to stop them. I can't risk another one of those while he's missing. What is happening to me?
What is happening?
I should at least unpack my suitcase and freshen up a bit before I get back on a plane.
Of course.
I'm as ready to go as I'll ever be.
Now let us go on a plane. To the airport. Morgan's office.
Mr. Rector, I heard the news about Helene and Captain Walker. I'm sure you're as upset as I am. Dexter says you're looking for clues as to who might have kidnapped them?
Yes, I am.
Anything I can do to help, please ask. Anything.
All right.
Dexter contacted you about Helene as soon as I told him she was Livia Drusilla.
Yes. He sent me an email with her photograph. That may sound careless, but we have a very secure system here, and of course, everything is password protected.
Did you tell anyone about the email?
No, No, of course not.
Were you alone when the email arrived?
Yes, well, my PA was in the next room, as always. My girlfriend, Dominique. She was here that day. In fact, after I read the email, I realized it was time to break things off with her. So I did.
Why didn't you mention this earlier?
It's not relevant. I never told her about Helene or anything else related to Moebius. I wouldn't do that.
So, you read the email and then what? Called her in here to dump her?
No. She came in here maybe 20 minutes after I'd read the email. I told her that our relationship was over. I just said it was for the best.
And then what happened?
She was in tears. She asked to have a few minutes to herself, so I stepped out for a short while.
You left her alone? With your computer?
It was only for a few minutes, and she wouldn't have looked at my computer. She was upset. Besides, I always lock it when I leave the room, and she doesn't have the password.
Always?
Always. Look, I want to find Helene more than anyone. But Dominique had nothing to do with this. I'm certain of that.
I want to see that email.
I don't think so. I told you what was in it, and I have very sensitive information on this computer. I'm sorry, but I don't see how it could possibly help.
I want to see that email.
I don't think so. I'm sorry, but I...
Would you mind closing the blinds? The glare is distracting.
Very well.
I can see his screen in the window. A password prompt is up. He's sitting right there. About that email from Dexter.
Yes?
Got it. His password is 1470. I need to get Markham to leave the room so I can use that password. Where were you when you got the email?
Right here in this office.
What did you do after reading it?
I looked at the photo for a while, and reread the email several times. It was hard to believe that the search for her was finally over. That I was looking at my future wife. She's a very beautiful woman. And then I emailed Dexter back, asking him to send me more details as soon as he had them.
Would you mind asking your PA a question? It's probably best if you go to his office to do it. If it's just the two of you, he might answer more honestly.
What do you want to know?
Were there any repairmen in the office that week or the week prior?
I'll ask.
Anytime you're ready,
The
Malachi.
computer is password protected. Of course it is.
Oh, for fuck's sake. 1479.
He says it's been at least 2 months since a repairman was here.
I've thought of another question for your PA. Do you mind?
What's the question?
Did he see any unknown vehicles?
I'll check.
All right. Anytime you're ready, Malachi. Come on, sit down. Seriously?
That's the email Dexter sent to Markham about Helene. It looks like it's been forwarded. This email was forwarded. I need to find out who that email address belongs to.
What are you doing?
The email from Dexter about Helene. It was forwarded from your inbox.
What?
Take a look.
I never did that. I didn't forward it to anyone.
The forward was sent 41 minutes after the email arrived. It was either you, Everett your PA, or Dominique. My money's on the girlfriend you just dumped. Good timing, Senator.
No, I can't believe she would do that. How would she even know to check my email?
It wouldn't take a genius to figure out you'd learned something that made her obsolete. I want her address. I have to find out where she sent that email.
Of course, but be diplomatic, please. I don't want her so angry that she goes to the press.
Excuse me? You're worried about your reputation now?
Take it. Just find Helene.
I intend to.
Yeah.
Great. Markham wants me babysat. This will be interesting.
Hello. Can I help you?
Dominique?
Yes.
I'm Malachi Rector, and these are my dear associates. I wanted to speak with you about your relationship with Stephen Markham.
Oh, is this some kind of investigation? Is he in trouble?
Do you want him to be in trouble?
Yes.
Then you'll want to talk to me.
Please, come inside. How can I help you?
I see you have a bar. Would you mind if I had a drink? It's been a long day.
It's customary to bring your hostess something to serve if this is a social call. If it's not, then you shouldn't be drinking, should you?
Your logic defeats me. You have a lovely home. It suits you.
That's very sweet of you to say.
You're a very attractive woman.
Thank you. My ego's been a bit bruised lately, so I appreciate that.
You seem quite young to have been dating the senator.
Do you think so? I'm flattered.
About your relationship with Stephen Markham.
Yes?
Why did Stephen end things between you?
He said we had no future. That it was time to make a clean break. He can't just toss me away. Are you from some kind of ethics committee? I'm willing to testify against him. I've even considered a civil suit. What do you think?
He's a fool, but I'm not sure there's anything you can do about it. Did Stephen ever make you any promises?
When a man takes a woman to bed, he is always making promises, Mr. Rector. Don't you agree?
Oh yes, absolutely. Sex is always a promise.
I'm glad you agree. Not all men do.
When did you start seeing each other?
3 years ago. It's a long time for a callous brush-off, wouldn't you say?
Indeed. I've always had a weakness for women with dark hair.
I quite agree. Your coloring is striking.
You forwarded an email from Markham's computer. Would you care to explain where that went?
I don't know what you're talking about. I did nothing of the sort.
I'd like to get to know you better.
Perhaps. I'm still trying to make up my mind about you.
I'd like to get to know you better.
Perhaps.
Alright, what else we got here?
I don't think they'll take orders from me, but surely I can outsmart them. A liquor bar. Dominique aspires to be the perfect hostess. If I want a drink, I should ask Dominique. That leads to the rest of the condo. Perhaps I can convince her to give me a private tour. Do you mind if I look around?
I thought you were here to see me. I'm right here.
Yes. You have a point. I'd like to get to know you better.
Perhaps.
There must be something else in this room. There's a lot of freaking mirrors.
Most of the artwork in here are cheap reproductions. There are a surprising number of mirrors in this place. Dominique must enjoy the sight of her own reflection. I'd like to get to know...
Perhaps.
I don't think they'll take... That table has some photos and Dominique's mail on it. I'd like to get a closer look. There are a surprise... Her furniture is modern with no particular... Hard and spiky, rather like Dominique.
Yikes.
Her furniture is modern with no...
Damn, how the hell am I going to do this?
I need to step out for a moment. Would it be all right if I came back later?
Yes, assuming I'm available.
Very gracious of you.
Alright. The flirting must continue at a later date, I guess.
I'll be back shortly. Perhaps you'd like to hang out in your car and play Angry Birds while you wait.
Hello, Mr. Rector. You came back to see me.
How could I resist?
Do you come bearing gifts?
No.
You don't seem very anxious for my cooperation. Oh well, come in.
No. I need to get her something to drink.
How can I help you?
Yeah, okay.
I need to step out.
Very well.
Thank you.
I gotta get her a drink. Something fancy. Let's try Rector's Antiques first. Gretchen.
Gretchen,
Yes, Malachi?
Goodbye.
I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Ooh, earrings. Boom.
I'm going to take these earrings. I have a use for them.
Really? Okay.
To the airport!
I saw these antique earrings and thought of you.
Oh, they're lovely. You are a gentleman. Please, come sit down with me.
Score.
How can I help you?
I'd like to get to know you better.
Perhaps. I'm still trying to make up my mind about you.
Damn it.
I need to step out for a moment, but I'll be back.
Very well.
Thank you.
Alright. So close. I guess that I gotta go to my apartment or something there.
I really don't need to. Given the recent drama, I think I'll carry a knife with me.
That's not creepy.
I don't need any more court. I'll take it when I go to the... I'm not really thinking...
What else? What else? What else?
The coat rack is empty. I could buy some flowers for Dominique, but I have the feeling she appreciates the harder goods in life. Things she can consume, wear, sell, or have sex with. That lounge serves liquor. I should see what they've got.
Yeah.
Do you sell liquor by the bottle?
Well, if I have it in stock, you're welcome to it. What are you looking for?
A hostess gift. Something that will impress without being overly generous.
Well, I have some aged MacGuffin whiskey. The bottle's quite nice. It's $40.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
you go,
that
sir.
bars aren't allowed to do that, but whatever. MacGuffin whiskey. That's just what
Good evening, Dominique. I'm sorry to intrude again, but I did remember to bring you a hostess gift.
Nice. Please, come in.
Thank you.
How can I help you?
I'd like to get to know you better.
Perhaps. I'm still trying to make up my mind about you.
Perhaps we could try a little of the whiskey. I'm told it's very good.
It does sound tempting. I'll be right back.
Go, 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 go.
A Dr. Angela Martin has brought a civil suit against Dominique. She claims Dominique tried to poison her. I need to find out if that's true. It's Dominique and a group of young doctors, or maybe residents. I've already read it. That newspaper is quite old. I wonder where she has that.
Get back to your seat. Get back to your seat.
I was looking at some of your charming photos. You worked at a hospital?
Yes, St. Andrews in Baltimore. I'm a doctor of toxicology.
That's an unusual field. How did you become interested in that?
I was always interested in chemistry, even though my parents didn't approve. The man I dated in college got me interested in toxicology as a discipline.
How admirable. I find a woman with brains fascinating.
Thank you.
What happened to the college boyfriend?
We worked at the same hospital for a while, but he cheated on me with a coworker. It wasn't pleasant.
You must have been angry, and rightfully so.
I was. But we did work in a toxicology lab. Accidents happen, and karma's a bitch. But it is sweet of you to be angry for my sake.
You said your parents disapproved of your choice of studies. May I ask why?
They had old-fashioned ideas about a woman's role. They're no longer in my life.
You're better off without people like that trying to tell you what to do.
I quite agree.
I'd like to get to know you better.
Perhaps. I'm still...
This co-worker of yours, the one your boyfriend cheated with, was her name Dr. Angela Martin by any chance?
How did you know that? You can't believe anything that woman says. She's a liar, and she has no proof I did what she accuses me of doing.
I believe you, of course. I should have enough information now to complete my analysis of Dominique.
Yeah. Oh, shit. There we go now. I'm just gonna... She's Medea.
Maybe you should ask your friends to step out so we can have some privacy.
I wish I could. Maybe we could talk in your bedroom.
All right. Follow me.
We'll be back in a moment.
Yeah, you will.
Alone at last. Isn't that the saying? This is what you wanted, isn't it?
It is definitely what I wanted.
I'd really like to enjoy you. But I'm not convinced you're not up to something.
Oh, I'll convince you. I already have a sharp object with me, if I need it. I don't think she'd appreciate me searching her room. We should talk.
I think we've talked enough already.
Okie dokie.
Perhaps this will convince you.
Good idea.
Oh, crap.
I knew you were plotting something, Malachi. Too bad I got the chance to move first.
Oh, man. I figured as much. I'm gonna die again?
I think we should get to know each other intimately.
Get off her!
Ah, jeez.
Damn it.
Alright. Ah, come on.
You're going to tell me where you forwarded that email about Helene, or I swear I will wring it from your pretty neck.
Bastard!
Damn it.
Alright. Nice.
I don't think she'd appreciate.
There's got to be something with this manicure set.
It's a pair of scissors. Perhaps they're for cutting off a visitor's balls.
That's graphic.
I will get Dominique to tell me who her contact is, no matter what it takes. Dominique's bed. It's a bit presidential. Plain nightstands. That's an impressive view of the river. I wonder if Markham was paying for all this.
Alright, seriously, hold on.
Let's make sure we won't be interrupted.
All right.
plain nightstand.
Still just the scissors.
I already have a It's a pair of scissors.
Nope.
I will get Dom.
Let's try the knife. Damn it!
I think we should get to know each.
You okay in there, Miss Freud?
Yes, I'm fine. We just got a little loud.
Such a good liar. Now, you're going to tell me where you forwarded that email about Helene, or I swear to God, I will leave you with a face no man will ever look at again.
No, please. I'll tell you anything.
Oh, well, there you go.
Douglas Wilde Carter. He's behind the kidnapping. He promised Markham's girlfriend Dominique that she'd marry Markham if she spied for him. Dominique saw the email you sent to Markham about Helene. She forwarded it to Carter. He has to be behind the kidnapping and those attempts on Walker's life.
Carter. He's a powerful man. But how does he know about Moebius? And why would he want to prevent Markham from becoming president?
I don't know, but I'm going to find out. You must have a file on him.
Yes.
Does he have an historic match?
Not that we've discerned. Of course, my statisticians aren't as good as you are.
Some traitor, perhaps? Benedict Arnold? Send everything you have to my phone.
Done.
I'm going to go see him right now.
No, let us deal with it. You don't just barge in on a man like that. We'll need to make a case, do a covert ops.
Fine. Do your investigation, and call me.
Mr. Rector.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we end for the evening. We will be entering Douglas Wild Carter's house in the next episode. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next time on Moebius Empire Rising.